It's a little seal, it's a little seal, it's a little seal.
Hi guys. Okay. Everything you think isn't how it really is. When you think of something, it might not necessarily be true. Like if you're assuming something or you're guessing something, or you're trying to figure out something that you can't figure out on your own. I'm not talking about things that you can research, or even necessarily things about yourself. Well, sometimes, in some cases. I'm talking about things other people think and do, specifically about you. For instance, this is the easiest example I can think of. Let's say you like someone, and you think they don't like you back. Your mind goes, oh, I don't think he likes me back because, when I stare at him and he looks at me, he looks away. And when I tried to approach him about it, he ran away. And you collect all these things and you kind of twist them around, and you don't mean to, but you make it up and seem like that thing is that way. Your mind automatically finds proof that that thing is true. It might not be. That person could be head over heels in love with you, but you combined all those different things and you assumed and you guessed by body language, by things you heard, by things that, let's say if you look away at someone who you know likes you, and then you like someone and someone looks away from you, you might think, oh, well, I did that, but everyone is different. Everyone thinks differently, and a lot of times their body language is different from other people. So technically, you're probably very, very wrong. You could be completely right. If it's extremely obvious that a person doesn't like you, that it's just straight out, I don't like you. They don't like you. But if they don't say anything about it, and it's kind of a neutral thing, you have no idea. And this is not just with people who like you, it's just with everyday things. Does that person actually care about you? Does that person care about this other person? All kinds of sort of things that are more socially, when you think of things socially, a lot of times it's not really how it is, which is kind of interesting if you think about it. Another interesting thing, which is somewhat to do with the subject, is everything is different to different people. Why do some people watch Supernatural, and why do some people prefer Doctor Who? Okay, that's not a legit thing, because usually you like both, but some people like watching the Kardashians, and some people like watching Sherlock. It all depends on what your opinion of an interesting show is. Some people, it could just be reality TV. Some people, it's intellectual, and it's creative, and it's all crazy ideas. It's different for everyone, just like grass being green. If you're colorblind, the grass isn't green. If you're a dog, the grass isn't green. Green is a different shade to every single person. So the way I look at green is different from the way you look at green, which is pretty cool. And you can apply that to everything. Your friend is dating that one guy that you think is disgusting, but they think he's perfect. Everybody looks at everything different. I prefer bass over violin because I think the violin sounds like a dying cat. Some people, like Lindsay Sterling, who's amazing at violin, might I add, go check her out on YouTube, love the violin, and that's their life. Everything sounds and looks different. And what I mean by that is, of course, it sounds the same, but in retrospect, to you, you may or may not like it. Something that everyone in the universe could think is so amazing. One person could think, oh, I don't really like that. I'm just not into that. And that's okay, because nothing is the same and nobody's the same. There is no real such thing as normal. because everything is different and yet the same. Everything you look at is different from how your best friend looks at it, and yet you and yet you both like it, which is pretty cool. Just like to point that out to all my peoples. Bye, guys.
It's a little seal, it's a little seal, it's a little seal.